and welcome. This video, I'm feeling a little bit inspired today, so I'm shooting off another video, sitting here in the tree house. There's a lot of parrots around and it's a little windy, so I hope that the quality is okay. What I wanted to talk about today is inspiration. Okay, so really, it's important for mothers, it's important for everyone, but it's important for us as mothers, and we often neglect this in ourselves. It's important to stay in a place of inspiration, okay? And sometimes that isn't easy because we have a lot of demands being placed on us all the time. We also have a lot of continuous routine that we do over and over and over again. And we can also be dealing with sleep deprivation and all the other stresses that mothers tend to have to cope with. But it's really important to keep our energy in a fairly inspired place wherever we can. Mothers really, they serve a lot of roles, but one of the roles that they serve is they really act as an emotional or an energetic anchor in the family. Okay, and you've probably all seen how this works, you know, when you're not feeling in a great space and you're off on a tangent and going places, everything else in the family kind of crumbles around you. I remember when this used to happen to me, and I would actually be resentful that I couldn't have an off day. Why can't I have an off day without the whole family just falling over? So we've probably all experienced things like that where, you know, where we are hugely influences the way the whole day goes. It influences the way our children respond because they respond so sensitively to our energy, yeah? So, inspiration. You want to keep your energy in a good place, and it's really easy for a mother to ignore that aspect, to let a lot of different parts of themselves just go. Okay, because there's a lot going on, they're busy, and they're giving, you know, 100% of their effort and their time to their children, and especially the younger the children are. But it's very hard to stay topped up, and our energy influences the way everything else works in the family. If you let yourself get seriously depleted and seriously just blah, it's very hard to maintain everything kind of spinning around you. If you think of it like the sun and the children and the house and everything kind of orbiting around you. So, what I'm going to encourage you to do is try and keep parts of yourself that keep you inspired in your life, okay? So, if you like to sing, sing. If you like to make music or play any instrument, do it. If you like to make art, do it. If you like to write, do it. If you like to dance, do it. If you like to bushwalk, do it. Okay? Now it's easy for me to say just do it. Okay? Some of you have younger children and some of you have children with you 24/7, you know. A lot of people do. A lot of mothers, especially all of us with young children, that's our reality. Okay? If you have children at school, even then, a lot of mothers, they don't go there. They spend their time caught up in paying the bills, doing the groceries, doing the household projects, doing the cleaning, doing the pickup and the drop-off and all the stuff that goes in it. And they might spend some time, all of us, all mothers, we might spend some time when we get some downtime, but we might not do it in our inspiration. We might just sit on Facebook, or we might just watch some TV, you know. You can make use of that time to do something that really lifts you, and it just takes a little conscious thought. Now, if you've got young children with you all the time, maybe it feels a tad harder to do that, but it can still be done. There are tons of things with just a little creative thought you can do with your children in tow. Singing, you can do with them in tow. You can sing anywhere, okay? You can, even if you're reduced to singing in the shower and you consciously choose to extend your shower by 2 or 3 minutes and just sing, you know, you can make that happen. You can do art with your little ones, any sort of creative endeavor. It sometimes looks different. You have to be willing for it to get messy and a bit of surrender. And you have to create an environment or a space where that will work so that you can have them beside you and it can all flow together, but it can be done, okay? And what about if it's something that is really a solo gig, okay? So bushwalking is pretty easy to see how that you could just grab your little ones, throw them in the ergo and take them. But let's assume that it's something that's often a solo gig. Let's say writing, okay? Writing is a challenging one to have when you've got little ones running all around you. But if that's your inspiration, if that's your love, even if you need to tone it back a little bit, even if you need to pull it to its essence, don't give up on it completely, okay? And sorry, it's like a mosquito flying around my face. So what I'm going to suggest that you try and do is cut it down, take it down to its essence. So for example, with writers, you know that the more you write, the more in flow you keep, the better it all goes. So consistency, it's one of the things, you know, that the writing coaches, they all tell you, consistency, consistency. Write 20 minutes a day, once a day, whenever, just write, yeah? And if that seems too challenging, if you've got a really little one and that is hard, or it's not working because you're sleeping during their naps, which is something I advise too, take it down to 10 minutes. Grab 10 minutes where you can, you know. Keep something that is an expression of yourself that isn't just motherhood in your life. It affects your energy, it affects the way you relate to people, it affects the way you relate to your children, it affects what you model to your children, your passions, your hobbies, how to keep them in your life, how to do things, how to start projects. It's a really, really important thing to do, and I so encourage you to do it. So that is the video for today. I would love it if you would take the time to share my video if it felt inspiring to you, and I would also love it if you would comment below. And the question is, what have you let go of to become the mother that you want to be, that you really want to bring back into your life? Okay? What is it that you want to bring back? And if you're feeling stumped on how to do it, let's brainstorm it, okay? I will respond to the comments, so post a comment. Have a beautiful, beautiful day and take care. Much love. Bye-bye.